Hello, good day. How are you today? Hope you're good. So today in mathematics, we are going to be learning addition and subtraction. We are going to be learning about addition and subtraction, okay? Let's get down to business. First of all, we are going to be starting with addition. We are going to be adding numbers using place values. What do we mean by place values? Remember, place values are placing numbers according to their words, okay? Ones in ones, tens in tens, hundreds in hundreds, thousands in thousands. So we are going to be placing numbers according to their words. So here we have 89 plus 65. Remember, we are using a place value format, placing numbers according to their words to add. So we add 9 and 5 in one column, which is the ones, and 8 and 6 in another column, which is the tens. So we say 89 plus 65. Ones and ones, tens and tens. So 9 plus 5 is going to give us what? If we calculate 9 plus 5, it's going to give us 14, right? Yes. So we don't write 14 this way, okay? We write 4 and carry over 1. We are using the carrying over format so that we'll get our correct answer. And remember, you're starting with from the right to the left. You're starting with the right to the left, okay? So 9 plus 9 is going to give us 14. We don't write it this way. We write 4 and carry over 1. So there's an invisible one here. So 8 plus 6 is going to give us 14. 8 plus 6, if we calculate it, is going to give us 14. We can't write 14. Remember, there's a 1 we carried over. So we add that 1 to the 14. And when we add 1 to 14, it's going to give us 15, right? So 89 plus 65 is 154. You don't write it this way. This is bad. This is the correct form because 9 plus 5 is 14. We don't write 14 this way. You carry over to the next column. You do what? Carry over to the next column. And 8 plus 6 is going to give us 14. We had an invisible one here that we carried over from this column. So 14 plus 1 is going to give us 15. So we have 154 as our answer. 89 plus 65 is going to give us 164. This is bad. You don't write it this way. This is the correct form in carrying over. This is the better way to do addition that you get your correct answer. This form you won't get your correct answer if you write your 9 plus 5 as 14 like this, okay? Let's go over to another example to help us understand better. We have here 3 digits numbers. We have 464 plus 327. Remember, we are placing them according to their values. Ones in ones, tens in tens, hundreds in hundreds, right? So we have 456 plus 327. So 6 plus 7 is going to give us 13. We don't write 13 this way, right? We write 3 and carry over 1. Remember, that is what we do. We write 3 and carry over 1. We can't write 13 this way. And 5 plus 2 is going to give us 7. 5 plus 2 will give us 7. We don't write 7 because we carried 1 over here, right? We carried 1 from 6 plus 7, which gave us 13. We carry the 1 over to the next column, which is 5 plus 2. And when 5 plus 2 give us 7, we add the 1 we carried over. When we add 1 to 7, it's going to give us 8, right? Yes. Then 4 plus 3 is going to give us 7. So this is the correct answer, 783 and not 7,713. This is bad. This is correct. So 456 plus 327 is going to give us 783. Okay, did we get that? We got that right? Good. We are carrying over to the next column. That is what we are doing. So here we have 1,052 plus 3,163. We place them according to their place value. Ones in ones, tens in tens, hundreds in hundreds, thousands in thousands. Right? So 152 plus 1052 plus 3163. 2 plus 3 is going to give us 5. 2 plus 3 is going to give us 5. So we write 5 because there is no number to carry over, right? Yes. Then 5 plus 6 is going to give us 11. What do? We write 1 and carry over 1. Did we do that? Yes. We can write 11. We write 1 and carry over 1. So we have 0 plus 1 here is 1. Plus the 1 we carried over from this 5 plus 6 column. We carried over 1, right? So 1 plus the 1 we carried over is 2. So we write out 2. Did we get that? Okay. Then 1 plus 3 is going to give us 4. So our answer is 4,215. We carried over. Okay. You don't just write your numbers. Remember, if you have from 10 or greater, you carry over. Okay. 2 digits, you carry over. You write the right hand side and carry over the next one. Okay. I hope you understood that about carrying over. There's other addition method that we're going to be looking at now. We have the counting on method. Okay. Here we have 7 plus 3. How do we count on? We write out our numbers first. From 1, we write out our numbers first. Then when we finish writing our numbers out, we have 7 here. So we are going to be starting from 7 to count 3 numbers to add it to. Okay? Counting 3 numbers because we have 3 here. So starting from 7, we count 1, 2, 3. So 7 plus 3 is 10. So whichever method is easier for you to do, you do. Okay, we have to place value form and the counting on form. We understood that, right? Good. Now we have subtraction. Remember, we're doing addition and subtraction. So now we're going to be doing subtraction using place values. So here we have 2 digits. 56 minus 21. We place them according to their values, ones in ones and tens in tens. So we have 56 minus 21. Remember, this is a minus sign. So 6 minus 1 is going to give us what? 5, right? If you minus 6 from 1, it's 5. And 5 minus 2 is going to give us 3. So our answer is 35. So 56 minus 21 is 35. Okay, let's go over to another example. Here we have 50 minus 16. 50 minus 16. We place them according to their values. So ones in ones and tens in tens. So 50 minus 16. Here we have 0 and we have 6. Can 0 minus 6? No, right? You don't just write 0. Now, this is what we call the borrowing format, the borrowing form, okay? You're going to borrow 1 from the next number besides 0, and the next number besides 0 is 5. So we are going to be borrowing 1 from 5, okay? So if we borrow 1 and add to 0, it's going to be 10. Okay, did we get that? When we borrowed 1 from 5, we have 10. So 10 minus 6 is going to give us 4. 10 minus 6 is going to give us 4. Remember now, we have borrowed 1 from 5. And when you minus 1 from 5, it's 4, right? So 4 is left in this number. So 4 minus 1 is going to give us 3. I hope we understood this. Okay, so 50 minus 16 is 34. Okay, here we have 3 digits number. We have 3 digits number. So we place them according to their values. 489 minus 324. Ones in ones, tens in tens, hundreds in hundreds. So 9 minus 4 is going to give us what? If you calculate it, 9 minus 4 is going to give us 5. Right? Yes. And 8 minus 2 is going to give us what? 8 minus 2 is going to give us 6. Yes, correct. And 7 minus 3 is going to give us what? 4. So 789 minus 324 is 465. So we got that right. In the last slide we watched, we borrowed numbers. So I hope we understood this borrowing format. When there's 0 up of a number or there's a smaller number, let's say if 2 was there to minus 6, we still borrow. And when we borrow from 5 and add to 2, it will give us 12. So we'll say 12 minus 6. I hope we got that, the borrowing format. Okay, good. We're going to be looking at another example. Another method called the counting down form. We have here 12 minus 5. 12 minus 5, we're going to count 1 to 12 first. When you finish counting 1 to 12, you do what next? They say minus 5, so we count downwards. We do what? Count downwards 5 numbers. 5 numbers downwards, starting from 12. Let's go. Starting from 12, we're going to count 5 numbers downward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 12 minus 5 is 7. I hope we understand that. 12 minus 5, we first of all write from number 1 to 12, then count downwards 5 numbers, okay? From 12, you count downwards 5 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 12 minus 5 is equals to 7. Did we understand that? Okay? Okay, I hope we understood that. Good. So we're going to be doing some exercise. Okay, together. Now you're going to answer these questions for me. Okay? 7 plus 3. You have how many seconds to answer? If you calculate 7 plus 3, what is it going to give us? 13, right? Good. The next one we have is 5 plus 6. 5 plus 6 is going to give us what? 5 plus 6? 11. Correct. Our next one we have 4 plus 6. 4 plus 6 is going to give us what? 4 plus 6. 10. Correct. I know you got that fast, right? Good. Our next number, number 4, we have 7 minus 2. When you minus 2 from 7, what is going to be our answer? 5. Correct. Okay. The next one we have is 10 minus 4. 10 minus 4 is going to give us what? 6. Correct. I hope we got these answers fast. Good. Okay, so today we learned about addition and subtraction using the place value format. I hope we're able to do that. Now that we have watched on how to add in place value format using bigger numbers, multiple digits to add. Okay, that is nice that we understood today's lesson. So we are going to be doing some assignments, okay? Here we have number 1, 346 plus 279. We are going to be using the place value format to get our answer. I hope we'll be able to do that. The next one we have 753 minus 468. Definitely we are going to be able to do that. We also have 17 plus 9. Easy, right? Yes, it's easy. Then we have 764 minus 389. Very easy because we learned it, right? We learned it in our previous examples. Then we have 7 minus 3. They are all easy equations for us to solve, right? And we'll be able to solve them. Very good. Okay, that is all for addition and subtraction using the place value form. I hope you understood today's lesson. Okay, that is good. We should practice more to be able to know more on addition and subtraction. And when we practice more, it makes us perfect. Okay, so learn more and practice more. Okay, good.